What is up, fellow pyro fanatics? It's Pimp Daddy 28 here, and today I'm going to show you guys a demo of the Fixin To Fire shells. Now, I demoed these last year on July 3rd, and I had planned to demo an entire shell kit of these, but unfortunately, halfway through demoing this, after the 6 shells I demoed from this kit, the police pretty much came and they told me to stop. So I wasn't able to continue my demo, and unfortunately, on top of that, that box that I was demoing, this other 6-pack, we kind of pretty much dumped in a bunch of other, a tub with a bunch of other shells, so I wasn't able to continue that shell kit the next day on the 4th of July, and honestly, I don't think I would have had time, because I wasn't really looking to light off shells one by one, and it was pretty much, I only had a couple hours to light off all the stuff that I had, so... So basically, all I could really do was demo 6 of the 12 shells in this shell kit. So, and what's worse is it doesn't come labeled for effects, so I'm kind of guessing on the effects for these shells. I'm going to try to see if I could list them in the demo video. If not, I'm just going to label them as shell 1, shell 2, and I'll just leave it at that. But now this year, I'm going to try to show you guys, basically give you guys a demo of all 12 shells in this shell kit, which is what I intended to do last year, but I'm still going to show you guys the 6 shells that I demoed, but this year I'm kind of hoping that I'm going to be able to kind of redo the demo again and do all 12 shells in the shell kit, because I really want to show you guys how all 12 of these shells perform. Now, these are the good version of these shells. They don't make these anymore, from what I know. WF Boom was selling these last year, kind of early on when they first started selling these shells, and I was lucky enough to get a case of the good version, and I kind of wanted to. I'd made sure before I purchased the case that it was the good version. So I mean, in the case you get 12 of these boxes. There's 12 shells in the case, and that's a total of 144 shells, and the case price, I believe, at WF Boom before the discount is for $250. After the 40% discount, it comes down to $150, I believe. Yeah, $150, because that's $100 off with the 40% discount. And so that's not a bad deal. So I got about 90 shells left. Now, these 4 boxes here, they have 12 shells each. This one, on the 4th of July, we kind of took a bunch of boxes apart, and we took the shells out of them. We just dumped them in a tub, and we lit off, I think, about 40 or 50 shells on the 4th of July, and kind of had to save the rest, so because we really didn't have enough time to light everything off. So we kind of just dumped everything that was left over here. I think there's like 36 of the Fixin To Fire left in this box, and some regular, as you see here, those brown paper are regular artillery shells. But most of this is Fixin To Fire. So we got that left over. So this is pretty much what the shell kit looks like. You got the side here, it lists the effects. You got brocade to red, brocade, red dahlia, crackling, multicolor peony, or peony, brocade to green, not brocade to green, silver wave to green, brocade to yellow, red chrysanthemum, silver peony, green chrysanthemum, and gold willow. As I mentioned, these shells are not labeled for effect on the shells themselves, so you're gonna kind of have to guess with what you're getting, guys, in there. So this is the back of the box. Looks very nice. And let me open this up real quick and show you guys the inside. So yeah, so this is what the inside of the good version of this shell kit looks like. You get a fiberglass tube. I think you'd get one with the weaker version as well, or the watered down version. It's not a very thick tube, but at least it doesn't have any jagged edges or anything like that. Now here's a 6-pack that I had left over. I kind of opened it. Let me take out one of the shells so I could show it to you guys up close. So yeah, now the good version, one other way to tell is the foil. I think it's more gold with the good version. The other version is not as kind of shiny, or it's not. It doesn't have like a goldish color. I believe it's more of dull gold, I believe, if I remember correctly. And the foil is more smoother, I believe, on the weaker version. So, but definitely the way to tell, the best way to tell is the fact that it's in a bag. And the weaker version, it's in a cardboard box with, you know, the 6 holes. Well, it's like the traditional artillery shell kit, and it's kind of stuck inside the cardboard. So that's the best way to tell of whether you have the good version or the weaker version. I've seen people on YouTube pick up a case of the weaker version. It's kind of made me feel a little bit sad because, I mean, I wouldn't even buy a box at retail price of the weaker version, but I mean, if I were them, I would have done that instead of getting the weaker case of the weaker version. Because if you can get a case of the stronger version, absolutely get the case. If you're limited to only getting retail, if they're for a good deal, get as many as you want. And so, because these are probably going to be harder to find now because they don't make them anymore. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoy this demo. Now, at the end of the 6 shells that I demo, I'm going to throw in a bonus demo. Well, it's not so much a demo as we pretty much fused a bunch of these together. I can't remember if it was 12 or 24, and we just lit them all off at the same time on the 4th of July. So I'll throw that in at the end as well. So hope you guys enjoy this demo, and let me know what you think of these shells. Fixing to fire.
Lit some off in the backyard.
Ooh! Damn!
Nice.
Fixing to fire. Fixing to fire. Fixing to fire, shell number 4. Fixing to fire, shell number 5. Oh. Fixing to fire, shell number 6. He may have lit off 7 as well. Not this 6. Got more shells. Fixing to fire. And more fixing to fire.